Terminator, Dark Fate. That's what we're going to be talking about today, guys. This is the new installment of the Terminator franchise. It's sad to say it's not making very good money at the box office. I think people have just seen too many iterations of this film go badly. Now, this is a reimagining of after T1 and T2, then this movie. So, Terminator Salvation, Terminator Genesis, those didn't happen. So, after T2, this picks up. So, basically what you have here is your classic, Terminator sent back in time to hunt down somebody that is going to affect the machine's ability to rule the world in the future. So, classic Terminator story. You've got all the shape shifting that you had in T2, and the weapons and the blades made out of the hands and stuff, but taking it, ratcheted up to another level. So basically now, if you've seen T2, which if you haven't, you really need to go back and watch the first and second Terminator to even kind of grasp what's going on here. Because, as you can see, Arnold is old now. And how does that happen? Because we remember him as, going down into the lava with the thumbs up kind of. So more than one Terminator was sent back to kill John Connor. And Sarah Connor did her mission and her duty to save the world, 4 billion people, and she stopped Skynet from going live. That all is what happened. Well, before they stopped Skynet, they sent more than one Terminator back. So there was more than one Arnold walking around. And the movie kind of starts out and it's just Arnold, buff as fuck, jacked, old Arnold, young Arnold, coming in and just blowing John Connor away. Spoiler alert, but you really can't get the idea of the movie unless you understand that is how it begins. It's not a ruiner of the movie by any means, so, don't get your panties in a wad. But after that, basically Sarah Connor mission in life is to hunt Terminators down to destroy them. And she gets these weird texts out of nowhere, these coordinates, and boom, Terminator falls out of the sky. She kills it. So then, we get this girl, and she is not a Terminator. She is an augmented human. So basically, in her future, the machines become like this legion is what they call themselves. And it's basically like military grade machines that became self-aware, as you can see here, and turned on the humans, which this is not so crazy anymore. You can watch these YouTube videos of these machines of literal fucking Terminators, maybe not the look of one, but they're putting guns in these machines' hands, and then they are literally shooting guns, shotguns, jumping over barrels, doing front flips, and still hitting precise targeting. This shit is real now. It's no longer mythos, which is terrifying that we're even trying to give machines the abilities to do this, but whatever. You heard it here first, and we get taken over by machines. That's what happened. So anyway, she's an augmented human, and she is fighting the Legion in her future. So she's sent back to protect that girl right there, that young, dark-haired girl. She is basically, that's her mission, protect her. So if she dies, the world that they know it is going to, not survive in the future, and the machines, the Legion, win. So that's her mission. Well, then this guy is sent back as well to stop her and to kill the young girl. So he is called a Rev 9, and basically you don't you don't kill Rev 9s, you run from them. In their future, these guys are like Terminator times 10, bro. They've got Dr. Ock fucking arms that fly out and shit. Kind of similar to what we've seen in X-Men Days of Future Past with the Sentinels. In a way, they're way more intelligent, they're way quicker, they're way more advanced as far as weaponry and stuff. But when you send one back, basically there is a skeleton, a hole of a skeleton, and the Terminator that we all know is underneath the skin. And then there is another version of the liquid that we've seen in T2 that can come out of the shell and function on its own. Like we're going to see it right here, I believe. So they come out of the shell and they are able to function independently. See right here, he's like basically leaving his shell. So the shell is being left in the truck and now he can operate on his own. Terrifying. And they're just as deadly either way. So, you know, basically when he's in a liquid form, he can just, you know, do all this crazy shit and you can blow him to bits and he just keeps coming. And then you have the hole, which is like this rag doll. You can like literally nuke the thing and it just comes back. It's, like I said, it's terrifying. So they do everything under the sun to stop this thing. And that's where I'm not going to get into spoiler territory because go see the movie. This movie is not making a lot because a lot of people were down on the Terminator franchise, but you have to understand the first and second one are by far, you know, some of the greatest sci-fi in history. And they were made by James Cameron. He directed them. So James Cameron is coming back to direct this one, or he did. So this has that James Cameron vision that everybody loved in T1 and T2. And of course, you mean Arnold is back. He's old. He is the one that, you know, shot John Connor and just kind of left. His mission was over. He didn't have any more orders. So he's just kind of like faked it to be a human this whole time. And they hunt him down for help to hunt the Rev 9 and to save that girl. So premise of the movie, a little bit of rundown, not many spoilers. There's still a ton of stuff if you go see the flick. I think it's super worth it. I loved it. I love all the Terminator movies, even the bad ones. I rather like Terminator Salvation with Christian Bale. But those movies did kind of leave what we knew as far as what Terminator was and kind of went off in a different direction. This is bringing that back. So definitely go see this, guys. It was an awesome movie. Tons of action. A little bit of comedy, enough to kind of keep you interested in the movie, but so much action. I mean, this is, I mean, you can even tell from the preview, it's just action, 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 action. So if you like that kind of shit, gunplay, crazy stunts, crazy graphics, very well done, coherent story that matches T1 and T2, go see this, man. Give Terminator some love, guys. It's Arnold. You know what I mean? Until next time, guys. See you at the movies.